Hey everyone, it's our favorite time, or my favorite time perhaps. It's Ask a Life Coach time. I'm always curious to see what's in this basket, so let's dig right in and find out. Ooh, this is a kind of a little bit of a heavy one, probably one a lot of you can relate to. It says, I see someone going down the wrong path. How can I save them? Okay. A couple words that stand out to me. The first is save. It's not your job to save anyone. And the second word there is wrong. I mean, there are some paths that are pretty obviously intuitively perhaps dangerous or problematic, but I will also always advocate for a little bit of humility and caution when we assume that we can judge somebody else's life and know that they're on the quote unquote wrong path. We oftentimes can't even see the short-term consequences of our actions, and we can almost never see the long-term consequences of our actions. So it may seem like somebody is doing something that could be harmful or destructive, but you can't possibly know where that leads them 5, 10, 20 years down the road. So to say, oh, this path is definitely wrong, can be a little bit difficult. But I don't want to just end the question there, because there might be things that are, there's no coming back from this. This is too harmful. This is too destructive. This is too unethical. And we really don't like watching that. And we really maybe care about this person and want to help them. I get asked this question or something similar quite often, because most of us have people in our lives that we really want to help and we feel like we can't help them. So I'll give you my standard advice, which is, start by modeling the behaviors that you want to see in the world. So just be as awesome a human as you possibly can. Take amazing care of yourself. Prioritize all of those right things, whatever they look like to you. And it may catch on. It may influence the world more than you think. People just see it, and at some point, maybe they want some of it. They ask you about it. So, be the embodiment of those values that you think are important, and you'll be amazed how much that influences other people. Second thing is, you can't push. As much as we want to, you just can't push. You add force, you add pressure, you add, come on, you got to do this. What are you doing with your life? Blah, blah, blah. And people shut down, people resent, people feel judged, people do the opposite. And when you do that, you're no longer a safe person. If I'm struggling and you've gotten down on me for it, then I'm not going to confide in you when I really need help, because I'm going to expect judgment. I might be worried about, I told you so. You're no longer safe, right? So you're kind of kicking yourself off the team when you do that. What you want to do is just love people as they are, hold space for them as they are, meaning that you create a safe opportunity for them to voice anything they want, and you just listen with kindness, empathy, and a lack of judgment or ego. Definitely don't make this about you. Like, oh, I'm somehow failing because I'm not saving this other person, or, this is my fault. Like, other people are allowed to live their own lives and make their own mistakes. So definitely keep ego out of it as well. So be that safe person. Be that one that loves and supports other humans no matter where they're at. And then at some point, they may or may not, but they may choose to confide in you. They may choose to ask you for advice or an opinion. And only then do you really have your opening. So advice and opinions that aren't solicited are very rarely taken. And like I said, there can be some harmful consequences. But if you've been that safe, supportive person, and then somebody asks, now's your moment. Now you've got to choose your words carefully. You might be tempted to say, somewhat hurtful, judgmental, or ignorant things, but continue to be kind, continue to be compassionate, continue to be gentle, but perhaps throw some stuff out there or create an environment where people are able to reach their own conclusions. So, alas, there is no magic wand. You can't just and then, put people onto a different, healthier path. It's really not that simple. But if you just keep being that joyful, compassionate, loving person who's always kind and never judgmental, you're going to have a huge impact just generally and perhaps specifically because you've now set yourself up to be helpful in the moments when someone's actually ready to receive help. So I love the question. It's an important one. Hopefully, if nothing else, I've taken some pressure off of the person who's asked this and all of you viewers to feel like it's your job to save people and you're somehow failing if you're not. That's too much pressure, so I invite you to let go of that. But again, just keep spreading more awesomeness and kindness into the world where you can, and we're all going to do just fine. Thanks for asking. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you back here in the next video.